keep it going then. Brief intermission. I'll explain later when I get to class. Let's take a look at the next one. We have 9/10 divided by -6/5. Remember, when we're dividing fractions, we reciprocate the fraction that is following the division symbol and then multiply. So if we reciprocate, this becomes 5/6. It is negative, and then we have 9/10. Okay, therefore we can multiply. For those of you who are familiar with canceling, you can cross cancel. You ask how many 5s are in 10. You have 2. How many 5s are in 5? 1. Here you can cross cancel with 9 and 6. They both are divisible by 3. So this, we have 2 3s here and 3 3s there. And so 3 times 1 is 3. 2 times 2 is 4. And because one sign is positive and one is negative, the signs are different, so it's a negative thing. So it's a -3/4. Let's look at number 17. Once again, the fraction that follows the division symbol, we flip. So that becomes 7/2 and 7/2. We multiply. This is 4/11. It's negative. And once again, if possible, we cancel so that we are simplifying prior to multiplying. So here, the 2 and the 4 can be simplified by both being divided by 2. This is 1, this is 2. And therefore, 2 times 7 is 14. And 1 times 11 is 11. So we have 14/11. Keep it in mind, one is negative, one is positive. So that's negative, but it's improper. So we create a mixed fraction. How many 11s are in 14? 1. How many are left? 4/11. And it is negative. Okay? I'm sorry, not 4, 3. That's what happens when you rush. Okay? Last two. We'll multiply. We're dividing with decimals. We have 6.4 divided by -3.2. Okay, when we are dividing by decimals, we must create a whole number in our divisor. So if we move the decimal point to the end of our digits, we have 32. We moved our decimal point one space to the right. Therefore, what we do to our divisor, we must do to our dividend. Move it one space, put our decimal here. Therefore, we can ask how many 32s are in 64, and we discover that there are 2. 2 times 32 is 64. When we subtract, that leaves us with nothing. Here, there's nothing to bring down. Our problem is over, but one is negative, the other is positive. Therefore, our answer would be a -2. Okay. Lastly, we have number 21. We have -15.4 divided by 2.5. Both are negative. We move the decimal point one space to create a whole divisor. We move our decimal point one space in our dividend. They both are negative, so our answer will be positive. The question is, how many 25s are in 154? We discover there's 6. So we multiply 6 times 5, which is 30. 6 times 2 is 12. Plus 3 gives 15. Bring down our 4. We add a 0 to the end of our decimal. Bring down our 0. How many 25s are in 40? We discover that we only have 1. 1 times 25 is 25. We subtract. This is 10. This is 3. We have 5. That's 15. Add another 0. We have 0 here. And we ask the question, how many 25s are in 150? We discovered here that it was 6. So 6 times 25 is 150. And our problem is over. Okay? If that was a bit fast for you, you can always go back, review. You can always review the even numbers. If you discover that you use a technique that is not in harmony in the technique that you see here, and you discover that you have a different answer, you might want to recheck your even numbers. But hopefully this was helpful to you, and I hope to see you on tomorrow. Have a good day.